All right, the Indianapolis Colts, they took their guy, my guy, at 52, A.D. Mitchell, out of Texas. Went to Georgia, transferred to Texas, really good receiver, kind of big, rangy, fast, sub 4.40, a guy who compares to maybe George Pickens, who was also taken at 52 2 years ago by the Steelers. Maybe that's why the Steelers passed on him with the pick before. But A.D. Mitchell is a guy who can play. And he's going to be a weapon, the likes of which Anthony Richardson is going to be able to use. And so we got to meet him tonight. They make the pick. We get to meet him, James Boyd of The Athletic, with the first question.
AD, welcome to Indianapolis. Just what are the emotions of this moment for you? And when you look back at maybe having to wait a little bit, is it gratitude more than anything that kind of led you to this moment?
Um, I mean, right now, the only thing I'm feeling is I'm just kind of pissed. I don't really know what other way to call it. I'm just excited to work, excited to get there. Be the best teammate I could be the best person, and ultimately the best player I could be for the team. Um, it's been a long time coming, and all the people that were here for the moment. Those are the people that I truly love, and truly grateful to even have them around.
Are you pissed because you thought you should have went sooner?
Nah, I'm just, it's just the way things go. I understand, it's just the way things go. So, I'm just ready to work. At the end of the day, people were chosen before me. That's just that's just the reality of it. And, my job now is to make them pay and to bring the best version of me every day to the Indianapolis Colts. And extremely beyond grateful to the coaches and the organization, the Colts organization. But we got a lot of work to do. We hitting the ground running.
Jake Arthur.
Hey, AD, congratulations. So it looks like the Colts paid quite a bit of attention to you and Xavier throughout this process. What's the relationship been like with them?
I've met with them a couple times. Once at the combine, once once right after pro day. Just getting to be able to talk to the coaches, have that conversation, talk ball. I feel like we've just been building.
Nate Atkins.
AD, congrats. Just curious what the past 24 hours have been like for you, just emotionally watching that first round play out, watching today play out. And I guess, did you have a moment of, I don't know, happiness in the middle of being pissed, or how did those emotions play out for you?
Uh, I feel like I really live through my family. I let pretty much them feel the happiness and joy. Right now I can't think about nothing but just getting to work. Um, that's the only thing on my mind. That's all I care about right now.
Just to follow up, I mean, what was the reaction or emotion when you got that call from the Colts?
Ready to work.
Joel.
Did it bother you that there were so many receivers taken before you?
It just is what it is. You know, we'll we all start with a clean slate at the end of the day. So you know, when everything get rolling, we're gonna see at the end.
JJ.
AD, congrats, man. What have your interactions been like with Reggie Wayne? What do you know about him, and what excites you about getting to work with him in Indy?
Just being able to, be in presence with a legend. Obviously he, played alongside Peyton Manning and also Marvin Harrison. So, I'll just be able to come in and pretty much just soak information up from him like a sponge. Um, just knowing that I don't know everything and he knows a lot that I don't know. And just to take my game to the next level. Um, just ready and excited to work with him.
And real quick follow up: during your time at Georgia, did you ever take notice of Anthony Richardson, and what do you think of him?
So he just freak athlete, extremely talented. a very high ceiling, and I'm just blessed to even be able to share the offense with them, and excited to learn with them, excited to grow with them. Really just excited to grow with everybody, just embracing the new environment, embracing the new teammates. I'm looking forward to everything.
George,
Building off the Richardson question, how do you feel like your skill set fits with his game?
Um, I feel like as a quarterback, you always want to be perfect, throw the perfect pass, make the perfect read. I feel like with my ability, I can, you know, I don't like my quarterback having that much pressure on him. Sometimes if you need to throw it a little high, I don't care. Just throw it in the area, and ain't nobody coming down with it but me. That's just my mentality as a receiver. And really just coming in, stepping in, knowing that the only way I'm getting on the field is if I learn the playbook, and just getting ready to do that. So
Kevin,
AD, for those that haven't seen you play, how would you describe yourself as a wideout?
um the best.
Did you think you would go in round one?
Honestly, it's all past me now. I'm just looking forward, ready to work.
Steven,
AD, you seem like you're really about business. To be completely honest, just my first impression. Is that how you're wired, and how do you think that will kind of help you as you start your career?
Ultimately I'm walking into a business. So if I don't approach it as a business, then, that's when I feel like I could go down the wrong, road. But yeah, that's just what it is, man. You know, it's all just business. I'm just ready to work.
Raven,
You had two really good years at Georgia before deciding to transfer to Texas, and that's where you made a jump, had set career highs in receptions, yards, touchdown receptions. So for you, what do you feel like played into that big jump in production going from Georgia to Texas?
Just being able to play a full healthy season. I wasn't able to play a full healthy season my sophomore year, so uh, you know, not too much change from there. Just being able to play a full healthy season.
And then just
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, Ricky. And then just kind of building on that, just being healthy. How big is that for you as you get to start to go into camp and go into this business like mindset? Because you know that now you're a professional and you're doing this, to be a pro.
My bad. Could you repeat that? It kind of went out.
Basically the question was, you kind of talk about having this business like mindset, and you know that, the NFL is a business. You're coming into this healthy with the off season program coming up. How big is it for you to go in healthy and able to show everybody what you can do?
Oh, I feel like that's the biggest thing. I feel like as a player, your best ability is availability. So, the more available I can be, everything else will take care of itself. I ain't no stranger to putting in work, so I'll just be here for it.
Two more. James,
AD, what does this moment mean for you and your family, but your daughter in particular, and just maybe sharing that moment and knowing that, your dad, you're telling her maybe your dad's going to the league?
Yeah, she pretty young, so she don't really know what's going on for real. Everybody started screaming and she started crying. I guess she thought it was bad news or something. So, but later in life she'll understand, and all she'll know is that she getting everything she want. She ain't gonna know what it stemmed from. She just going, I wanna be a princess, and boom, she a princess. I wanna go to Disneyland. She gonna end up at Disneyland. She ain't gonna know where it stemmed from. But just to give her everything she wants and desires, and just be able to build towards her future, and just put a smile on her face at the end of the day. That's just my goal as a father, to take care of for her and provide for her. That's all I can do.
last one. Jake,
Hey, so you're kind of known as a guy who's got all the tools to be a big time receiver, but whether it's your own evaluation or feedback from teams, is there a particular area of your game that you really want to work on to kind of take your game to the next level?
Feel like I'm stepping into a league with part of the 1%. So I have to take every part of my game there, really. Just get better in every aspect. The way I watch film, the way I prepare, the way I rehab, the way I prehab, just my overall mindset into knowing that this is a job, this is nothing fun, this ain't just no hobby. This is what I do for a living, and it's what I've been training to do for a living. So just approaching it with that mindset and just ready to work, bro.
That's E.D. Mitchell. You know what? It's got to be kind of hard, I'm guessing, to have all this thrown at you at once. You go through the draft, and every single pick, you're like, is this a team? Is this a team? Nope, that's not it. Is this a team? Is this a team? Nope, that's not it. And then all of a sudden it is. And all of a sudden you're on a Zoom call talking to a bunch of strangers you've never met before in a town that maybe you've never been to before. There's a bit of a challenge there. What I liked about him, I like the way he kind of talked about himself. He believes he's good. And as a wide receiver, you got to believe you're good in the NFL or you're not going to be very good in the NFL. He's fast. He's physical. He's got a chance to be dynamic. He's got a chance to be the kind of weapon. I don't think he's Malik Neighbors. In fact, he's not Malik Neighbors. But at 52, this is a good pick. And moving back from 46, which is where I wanted Ballard to take A.D. Mitchell, you know what? Getting a couple of free picks to boot, not a bad bit of work by Chris Ballard.